I'm Kelly Thompson, and this is my Jesus story. If I had to describe my life before Jesus in one word, I would definitely have to say inconsistent. My parents were divorced when I was very young, and we never really went to church. We never allowed ourselves to get connected to a church. During my teenage years, from the outside looking in, we had a perfect life. We had everything, but what they couldn't see was the addiction and the abuse that was happening on a pretty much daily basis on the inside. When I turned 15, my mom passed away very unexpectedly, and that kind of shook my whole world. I was moved to a new city. I changed schools for the 6th time, all while suppressing tremendous grief and also struggling with my own identity. Who was I? That summer, my friends and I went to this underground metal concert, and that's when I met Joey. His band was playing, and we had a really special connection almost immediately. He was a Christian, and I was not. I was encouraged by his faith, but I was really confused by it. And unfortunately, it never made me change my ways. I continued to live life very selfishly, and I continued to live life the way I wanted to do it. In the winter of 2010, Joey was involved in a near-fatal car accident, and that was incredibly traumatic for me. It made me realize how fragile that life was, and it made me do some major soul-seeking during that time. So I got into the Bible for the first time, and I started reading, and it was during that time that I had a huge realization. Because Joey loved me, Joey showed me grace time and time again, and Joey was unwavering in his faith. Even when it was so hard, even when things were really bad, he relied on Jesus. And it was during that time that I realized that Joey introduced me to Jesus before I even knew who Jesus was. Jesus saved me, but he used Joey as that tool to redirect me. Jesus loves me. He shows me grace time and time again. And even when I was in the darkest place, he was there with me. So it was after that realization that I decided I was going to get baptized. I was going to live my life and pursue him because he is that good. So it's been almost a decade, and I've lived my life for Jesus. Jesus has brought tremendous healing to my family. Joey and I have been married for almost 7 years, and we have 2 incredible little boys. We have a 4-month-old and a 2-year-old, and my 2-year-old already knows who Jesus is. He loves Jesus, and it is my greatest gift that my kids will grow up knowing Jesus and having him as a foundation for their life. In my life, I've found that if you can't see him working or you don't know who he is, he's probably closer than you think.